I'm going to go over Cameron Robinson. We've seen a lot of stuff on Cameron Robinson, the young kid athlete that jumped overboard on a cruise ship, the Black Pirate or something. I'm not really sure. That's probably not the name of the ship. But it's a cruise ship in the Bahamas. A lot of people heard of it. And I just want to go over it because there is some pretty wild stuff you see you see on YouTube and hear on YouTube. Guys saying you see him get his head bit off, his arm bit off, blood in the water, this and that. First off, I want to state it is a shark attack. You do see, you don't see a shark attack, but you're watching what happens in a shark attack play out. You don't see him get bitten or his arm bitten off or his head bitten off like all those crazy stupid videos. The water is crystal clear. So you don't see any of that because you can really see. Now, I will say sharks are hard to see in the dark because of their counter shading. So there can be sharks that we don't see, but we do see one in the top corner. Let's go over this. Let's go over the video now. In the audio, I want y'all to know that I hear this. I hear a boy yell, "Shark, shark." And that's when he's like about to get off camera. That's when that boy yells it. And another guy yells, I don't know if he's joking or not, but he yells, "There's some sea monster as big as the ship chomping on his shit." That's yelled in the video too. I don't know if the kid's just yelling that because it doesn't look like he's being attacked at the time. But I do believe that other boy sees a shark. The way he yells shark is how you hear somebody yell shark when they think somebody's about to die. That last shark is like, shark! But let's get back to the video. The guy from Shark Bites, he claims you don't see a shark attack. You would hear him yelling. Well, you're wrong. You're BS. You guys that study sharks like that, you will never look at the shark attack perspective. You think it's all mistaken identity. That's B crap too. Sharks are too smart. They've been evolving for too long for y'all to keep saying they don't know what people are. They hunt us and they have strategies. And I'm going to start going over shark attacks with y'all in later videos. And I'm going to break down to you why they are not mistaken identities through the attacks. But that's for later. Back to Cameron Robinson. People say he drowned like this shark bites guy. Yes, he says you see a shark. It looks like a little shark. He can't prove that. Okay, it does. You can't prove how big that shark is. Counter shading. That could be a very big shark. The way Cameron Robinson reacts, that's a huge shark. But look, you don't always hear a shark attack. In fact, Hal's last episode lets you know how, he does Sharks Happens, by the way, lets you know how crazy quiet it can be. This friend watches a great white lift its head out of the water and pluck his friend off of a surfboard and into the water. And he said it was so eerie silent. It didn't make a sound. If he wouldn't have been looking, he'd have never known what happened to his friend. So, let's go to Cameron Robinson. He jumps in the water. He's an athlete. He jumps in the water. He's not concussed or none of that stupid crap. He jumps in the water and he's highly alert. He looks around. They throw the life ring in. He looks at the life ring, but then something else catches his eye. You see him see the shark. He looks at the life ring. He hears the people yelling, and he sees the shark. And he knows he has to get away. That's how afraid he is. I want y'all to do this now. Right before he swims away, I want y'all to watch the video and look. You will see Cameron Robinson look back at the ship right before he swims away. You know what he's doing? He's saying goodbye. He knows he's about to swim off into that dark. He knows it's a crazy choice. He knows he should swim to that life ring, but he's seen the shark that gets him most likely. That movement in the water, that's a big shark. If that's not, there's another movement by the ship I watched slowly, swimming right alongside the ship. That's a big shark too. But Cameron Robinson's, that movement is what he's looking at. He sees that shark. It's a big ass tiger shark. Think of the location, the Bahamas. Probably a really, really big tiger shark. You don't always hear a shark attack. In fact, it's so quiet sometimes. People are swimming together and one person just disappears out of the group. Bloop. And they're like, oh, maybe it's a shark attack. Maybe it's a drowning. No. Drowning, you hear when somebody drowns. Somebody puts up a struggle when they drown. They yell, they're gasping, there's kicking and thrashing. Have y'all ever seen somebody just sink to the bottom and drown quietly? Hell no. Now, shark attacks can be loud. Because there's two different ways a shark gets you. It's an ambush where it's well thought out and he's spotted you already and he's decided how he's going to get you. And he comes and he gets you. And they usually go with one decisive move for that traditional hunting style. One decisive blow. Now, what I like to call bump and go is when the shark is just patrolling the area, looking, it knows the prey is around, so that's why it patrols the area, so it can bump into this prey. Now, if it bumps into you, it doesn't charge, so it just has to grab you, you know? It's not no ambush tactic. The shark just happens by you. Not happens, it's patrolling, looking for you. But it happens, it comes across you, and you become prey. Now, okay, I got off topic. I'm sorry. I don't know what that had to do with Cameron Robinson. But look, if you look at Cameron Robinson, he looks at the camera and he says goodbye because he realizes he messed up. He knows he's about to swim into that dark. He knows that's a bad move. But he sees that big ass shark. Sorry for cursing. He knows that shark's about to get him. If you watch the camera going on him, you can see him. Watch him very closely when the camera's about to pan off of him. He dunks twice. He goes boop, and then he goes under completely. That is what happens when a big shark gets you. It grabs you that first time, repurchases, and then it drags you right under. They didn't find anything of Cameron Robinson. Nothing. So he didn't drown. He didn't get swept out to sea. Watch the video. Listen to the audio. He gets taken by a shark, and it's right at the end of the video clip. Cameron Robinson sees the shark that is going to get him. If I had to guess, it'd be a big tiger shark. I mean, they are known man-eaters in the area. They are known to be around ships. So are bull sharks, but I really think it's tiger shark. And at the very end of the video, I promise you, you're watching a shark attack. You see him bob twice. Right as that video's panning off of him. Boop. And then boom, he disappears forever. That's what really happens to Cameron Robinson. He didn't have a concussion. He didn't drown. He knows what's about to happen. I'm telling you. Go watch the video. Look how he looks at the ship. You can pause it and look at him. How he's looking at the ship. He's saying goodbye. He's saying he fucked up. He's saying he's taking his last look at everybody. And he knows he is. Cameron Robinson was killed by a shark, people. It wasn't no shark attack where you seen him get his head bitten off. You didn't see his arm get bitten off. You don't hear him screaming. You don't see body parts and blood. But you do see him go under like a cork. And that's what happens to Cameron Robinson, I'm sorry to say.